What accident happened in a sleepover that ruined the sleepover? In 4th grade, my friend was supposed to sleep over. I lived in an apartment building and my apartment was on the 2nd floor, and my grandparents lived on the 1st floor. My grandma often picked me up from school at around 3, and my parents would come home at around 5, so I would chill for a few hours until my parents got home. Well, school day ends, me and my best friend are super excited to have this sleepover. When we get to my grandma's apartment, I tell her we're gonna have to wait a bit for my parents. This is when stuff starts to go down. We were talking for a while in the living room doing 4th grade things, and then out of nowhere, she drops to the ground and starts shaking. I'm like, oh no, she's having a seizure or something. Wrong-o. She then sits up very straight and pretends to not know who I am, and then pretends to be possessed. She starts trying to hit me and is talking in this voice that's super cringy thinking back on it, but I was terrified. She ended up hitting me and scratching me a few times, and I was just worriedly saying, haha, name, please stop, it's not funny anymore. My grandma heard the weird noises she was making and my sad pleas for her to stop and called me to the kitchen. I told her everything that happened, and my grandma called my friend's grandma and told her she needed to pick her up right now. I didn't go back into the living room where this all happened. Then, this girl had the nerve to walk into the kitchen and ask, what's wrong? And why I was upset. Hated her. She turned out to be very manipulative and terrible as a human in general. Cut her off in 5th grade or so. Realizing someone is manipulative is a pretty mature assessment for 5th grade. Of course, I'm sure it's in hindsight, but even then I'm sure OP knew that something was wrong with her. That's pretty freaking weird.